Welcome to the Industrial Talk Podcast with Scott Mackenzie. Scott is a passionate industry professional dedicated to transferring cutting-edge, industry-focused innovations and trends while highlighting the men and women who keep the world moving. So put on your hard hat, grab your work boots, and let's go.
All right, once again, welcome to Industrial Talk. Thank you very much for joining the #1 industrial-related podcast in the universe that celebrates you industry professionals all around the world. You're bold, brave, you dare greatly, you innovate, you collaborate, you solve problems each and every day. You are making the world a better place. We truly appreciate what you do. You are the heroes in this story. Thank you very, very much, and thank you for your continued support. We are broadcasting from DistribuTech. It is in Dallas, Texas, and if you are in the world of 1, utilities, 2, distribution, 3, transmission, 4, substations, 5, equipment, and others, you should be here. We're brought to you also by Siemens Smart Infrastructure and Grid Software. Go out to Siemens.com. Siemens.com. Make a note of that. Great people, great company, great solutions. Siemens.com. In the hot seat. In the hot seat, Jason Cunningham. Company called PGC. They have the URL, so don't worry about it. Just go at pgc.com, which is pretty doggone cool. He's in the hot seat. Let's get cracking. Hi, Jason. How you doing?
Good. How are you today?
No complaints. I get to talk to people like you. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, of course. You're one of the best conferences in the industry, too.
It is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
How long you been coming to this?
Actually, it's my first year.
Shut the front door.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody that's been coming to it for 20 years, 25 years, and I said, man, you must see some massive changes. Like massive changes.
It's pretty big. I'm just walking in here. It's pretty impressive. Just
have you been tootling around?
Oh yeah, for sure. There's a lot to see.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's pretty neat.
You can't take it all in 2 days either. So.
No, you certainly can't. Well, I've been stuck in the salt mine, Jason. I haven't been able to get out. I've been wanting coffee. There. Before we get into the conversation about PGC and the little show and tell that you got there, give us a little background on who you are.
Okay, my name's Jason Cunningham. I've been in the industry for about 19 years, selling high voltage circuit breakers, circuit switchers in the past, and recently came on board with Power Grid Components about 2 months ago to help them with integrating some products into the U.S.
You mean this is the product that you have there is not U.S. based?
No, well, we've been selling in the U.S., just haven't focused a lot of marketing and efforts into the U.S. We cover the globe with this product from VisiMax.
Well, it begs the question. It begs the question. What is it? What? Oh, back up. Don't go there. Don't go there. PGC. Talk to us about PGC. What's that company like?
So Power Grid Components owns about 8 or 9 different companies within the industry. They were formed back in 2017. And our goal is to provide compatible solutions that one company or business can support the other. So products from both that will be compatible to help offer solutions to the end user. Utilities, renewables, what have you.
Primarily power, right?
Yes.
Power.
Yes, sir.
It's power. Whoa. Well, sorry about that. That was my foot. All right. Take us through what that device does, because it's pretty cool.
Yeah, so this is the Syncrotech MVX. What it does can be applied to any switchgear component. Let's call it a circuit breaker, a recloser, circuit switcher. We're agnostic. And what it does is it's used to, when you're switching in a transformer, it mitigates the inrush current. So a lot of the applications that we see and customers have come to us stating that when I switch on my transformer, I get voltage sags or drops. So power quality is so
the problem is, of course, power quality. So when I pop in a transformer, you're saying that there's a voltage drop?
Yep.
Nobody likes that.
That's right. So there's a standard in IEEE.
Special equipment doesn't like
yeah,
that.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a standard in IEEE called 1547 that not a lot of utilities have used, I guess, in the past, but it's starting to gain some traction in the last 3 years. So let's say you have a large wind farm or solar farm, and you're bringing it onto the grid.
It's a bar suck. It's a bar sucker.
Yep. So it drops.
Yeah.
And so this device will control the switching on that, and depending on the application, we can get it to basically 0%.
No
Worst
kidding.
case, 2% sag. Sometimes we've seen cases where they're above 20% sag.
No kidding.
Yeah. So
How difficult is it to install? I mean, it's a how long has it been out there?
about 10 years.
No kidding.
Yes. Yeah. The company Visimax, we acquired them in October of last year.
Yeah.
It's a good fit with some of our other products that we're developing, so it made sense. And they've had this one out for 10 years, but they've been in business almost 50 years doing this. So there's some other people out there in the world that build switchgear and try to develop products like this. And they're switchgear manufacturers.
Yeah.
Not in this type of component. So this is all they do. This is all they've ever done.
Right.
This is probably all they'll ever do.
Right.
You know, because they're the experts at this.
How quickly can I have that thing installed? I mean, how difficult is it to, make sure that? How quick?
So we can do. Typically, we work with the manufacturer of the switchgear. We can remote in and get some timing shots of their equipment and set the unit before we ship it. So then we'll ship the device, they install it, and then we would come to site and just dial it in slightly, and it's ready to go.
Oh, that's fascinating. So you go to the manufacturers of the switchgear. You place that device in the switchgear.
Yep. And we work on the timing. Because each piece of switchgear is different, right? Each manufacturer has a different, speed of equipment.
So you're agnostic to the switch?
Yep.
I mean,
Yep. We're agnostic. We can go up to 1100 kV down to 15 kV.
No way.
Yep.
Are you looking at other? You got 1100. Are any higher voltage?
No, that's about all. I mean, that's pretty much the highest that's probably in the globe right now. So.
No kidding.
Yeah. So.
Wow. Where do you see it going? I mean, what put your future hat on?
Well, it's hard to say, but there's another device as well. So this one can switch a 3-pole gang operated piece of equipment. And we also have its big brother called the SynchroTech Plus, and it can do independent pole operation. So it depends on the application, but it's also agnostic. But as the industry grows, we need to maximize the power quality within the system.
You
right?
do.
So we've got all these farms coming online. You've got data centers. A lot of utilities are stretched to find more power. So
the whole data center equation, talk about power quality, you need to dial that bad boy in.
Sure.
Yeah, they don't like it.
That's right. You could damage their equipment.
Nobody likes that.
No, they're actually very nervous, right?
There's a high level of not like in that
That's
whole
right.
equation.
Right. Yeah, everybody wants their cloud-based software saved. Pictures, you name it, right? So their quality is very important.
So how do you now? Is there data that you're pulling off of this? Is there something else that you can, outside of the power quality and the solution of that device? Is there anything else that in this world of digitalization I'm pulling data off of this and insights into certain things?
Well, this will record up to 500 operations, open-close operations, and store it. So if there is any, let's say, a miss or we're off calibration, we can go back and look at the shots, what we call shots or waveforms, and dial it back in. Its big brother, the Plus, can store 2,000 operations. So we have data that we can reference back to make sure that we're providing the solution that's required.
In that data, what am I looking at? Just the operations, or is there some more information or insights can I gain from that?
Well, you're looking at sine waves. 60 hertz. We also take into account temperature to account for the different temperature. So when it gets colder, that piece of equipment might operate a little slower.
Yeah.
So we can build that into the unit as well once we get that curve from the manufacturer. So
I would suspect that if there's unusual amount of switching going on in that piece, that asset, there might be some other information that I can glean from it. Maybe there's something going on that is beyond just a normal operation.
That's right. You could see if that breaker's or switchgear is operating slow. If it is, it might have some mechanical failure.
Yes. Yeah, that's real important. Gosh darn it. I love it. I love it. Jason, how does somebody get a hold of you? They're interested in that device, and they're saying, we need more of that. I hear power quality is important. What would be the best way to get a hold of you,
Jason? You can find me on LinkedIn at Jason Cunningham at Power Grid Components.
Power Grid Components. PGC. There it is. You're great.
Great.
I love it.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being halved. All right, we're going to wrap it up on the other side. We're going to have all the contact information for Jason out on Industrial Talk, so fear not. We're broadcasting from DistribuTech, Dallas, Texas. We're brought to you by Siemens Smart Infrastructure Grid Software. Go out to Siemens.com. Find out more. Reach out to them. They've got great people, great company, great solutions. Siemens.com. We're going to wrap it up on the other side. Stay tuned. We will be right back.
You're listening to the Industrial Talk Podcast Network.
How about that for a cracking conversation? Right to the point. Speed. We didn't belabor the point. That was at DistribuTech. Great event. You need to put that. It's happening now. It's amazing. And Team Power Grid Components with Jason Cunningham leading the way. A lot happening. It is a really frothy market. Y'all, you got to educate, you got to collaborate, you got to innovate all the time, and especially in the world of distribution and transmission and all of that stuff. It's happening, and you got to be a part of it. All the contact information for Jason will be out on Industrial Talk, as you know that. All right. Industrial Talk is here for you. I say it all the time. You want to get on the show? Contact me. Go out to industrialtalk.com. Click contact me right now. All right. Be bold, be brave, dare greatly. Hang out with Jason, change the world. We're going to have another great conversation coming shortly. So stay tuned.